Okay, so I'm going for something different today. I'm going to try and make my ombre again. This is what it sort of looks like at the end. Now, to be honest, you're supposed to use a split tin, which I've got, baking paper and oil. The oil doesn't give it those sins, but it stops it sticking. But what I found the last couple of times, or I found it a few times actually, when you pour the stuff in, if you're not careful, it runs out the sides. I did have one that I don't know if I did it too thin, but it's all in the bottom of the fridge. So I'm going to do it a bit different today. End of the day, we're going to dish it up. I'm not going to put it on the plate to cut, I'll just dish it out of the bowl. Yeah, okay, perhaps you're not supposed to, but it doesn't really matter. I know that 4 servings is going to give me right, no, hang on a minute, I'll get this wrong. It's 8 servings, yeah, 8 servings on this. And it takes ready in about 1 hour plus 7 hours chilling time, which is a lot. Each serving is half. So 1, 2, 3, that's 4, which is basically 2 sins for half, isn't it? Half. No, 4 sins for half. Yeah. No. Scotty, come back. Start again. 8, half a sin each. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made that 4 sins, 2 sins for half. I will double check that, but I'm sure that's what it is. So that's the idea. I'm going to make this. Now, as I said, I'm going to do it a bit different. I'm doing it in a bowl. It tells you what size it don't fit in this bowl. At the end, I'll have to cry. Just all, yeah. Cry my eyes out. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it a little bit different. You know, you're supposed to take it out of the tin. I don't know if you've done it before, but you take it out of the tin. There it is, all nice. I'm going to put it in, like I said, this bowl, and I'm going to see what it looks like. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to eat it anyway. I know half's going to be 2 sins. To be truthful, it's supposed to, you know, you think if you have cut into 4. I don't think 8 pieces is always enough, but if you cut it into 4, because the amount of sins, if I ate 2 and Grace ate 2, it's still only 2 sins each. I absolutely love it, adore it, it's beautiful. So if you've never tried it, do try it. It says 7 hours, you can get away with that. I've done it before. You put it in the freezer, set it in the freezer, set it in the freezer. You can do it that way. It's always tasted good. But I'm going to do it the long way, and I'm going to get this, you know, see how it goes and show you how it goes. And if I get it right, it's fantastic. If I don't, oh dear, never mind. So here we go. So I'm going to disappear a minute and cut things ready. Okay, so first you've got to put these treats of gelatine into a bowl of cold water. Now it's got to be 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. One thing I will say about the gelatine, when you're using it, if you haven't used it before, do make sure there is only 1 piece, because what happens is you think there's 1 piece and it isn't, it's 2. So we've got to leave that for 10 minutes and then we carry on from there. Okay, so this has been in the old treats for 10 minutes. Now you have to get them and squeeze out the water. Is what I'm doing, and put them in there, and then we've got to add boiling hot water. Okay, so let me just double check. Squeeze out water out with the gelatine, which I did, and add hot water. Pour 150 freshly boiled water. So 150 ml, which I'm lucky with this because you can actually see where it is. So there you go, 150 ml of boiling hot water. And then you must stir this until it dissolves. Actually I'm going to use a bigger spoon because... Right, then you stir this until it's absolutely dissolved. Oh, look at that, it's gone already. So that's that dissolved. Okay, so now we've got to put this in the processor. Let me bring you a bit closer. And that'll do you. Right, so we pour this into here. And then we have to add 10 minutes, 150, squeeze out the water, stir the dissolve, food processor. Then add the cork, which is 500ml. I'm using the Tesco's fat-free cork. I'm going to have to get a spoon for that because it's very, I don't know if you can see this, very thick. It's quark. So the quark is very thick. I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful dessert. If you haven't tried it, yeah, it takes time. As I said, you can get over it by you know, freezing, but keep an eye on it and just set it quicker. But we ain't going to today. We're going to do completely as it's supposed to be. So that's that. So you put the cork in, quark is in, and then we need some sweetener. So sweetener is 4 tablespoons. We're using Canderel, wherever you say it. 4. Let me double check that. I always worry. That's a tablespoon. That's what we put in. So 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. 4 of those. 4 of those are in. Right. Hot water, sweetener. Vanilla extract, which is 2 teaspoons. Right. We're using the Tesco's vanilla extract this time. So 2 teaspoons. Got a teaspoon ready. Here we go. Funny with vanilla extract, I always expect it to be white, but it's brown. As I say, vanilla extract is brown, which is a bit different, but there you go. So put that on there, if we're lucky, and away we go. Right, what it helps you'll find is plug it in. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, boys and girls, sorry about that, but the fuse are gone. So anyway, you put it in this blender, and then you blend it together. So you whiz this till it's smooth. Sorry about this machine, I think I need a new one. I do apologise for the noise. Apologise for the noise, I'm going to have to get a new one, I think. So yeah, you do it till it's smooth. Now I'll tell you what, that looks good. Let me just show you. There you go. So it looks all nice and smooth. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to push that over the back and bring this to the front. Now then, can we see it? Yes, we can. I made a bit of a mess on here. But hey ho, I think that's part of cooking. You know. Oh dear, what have we done? Any case, there's the bowl. Now then, you pour this into here. Here we go. Look at that. As I said, it might be the wrong bowl, but you know what? I don't care. So mine's going to have a sort of a curved base. But as I keep saying, if you've never tried this, please do. Because it is a Buddha. So, there you go. And that's that bit. So, let me bring it back a bit, because you can't really see that. That is fairly thick on the bottom. Obviously when you do it in the tin, it's going to be different. But that's that part. There it is in the bottom. All done, ready to go. So we're going to see what that goes like in 2 hours. So I'll speak to you in 2 hours. Okay, I don't know how much you saw of that, but you mix it up and then you pour it onto the other load. I don't know how much you saw because I didn't notice, but the battery went dead. But if I pick up gently, see the white there, and then you can see the other colour on top, the pinky colour. So that's that part. So we're going to put that in for 2 hours. As I said to you, you can do it quicker by putting it in the freezer, but keep an eye on it, don't let it freeze, and it sets quicker. But this time we're not doing that, we're doing it as we're supposed to do it, which is the 2 hours. It ain't going to make no difference, but I want to see if there is a difference. So that's that really, and then what you've got to do with that is wash it or eat it. If you like jelly unset, then eat it. But there you go. It don't taste too bad, but I'm not going to eat it. So that's that so far. So we'll see you again in 2 hours. Bye! Okay, so we've got to do the top layer now. And what it says is, you've got to use the raspberry jelly. It says put that in there. And then you've got to make the mix like it says, which is half a pint, 285 ml. Half a pint. Where is half a pint? There it is. So we got it to half a pint, which is there. Mix this together. And then what it says is part 2, you add, you dissolve it, then you add half a pint of water again, stir and then pour into the mould. But what we've got to do is we've got to mix this and then make this mix up to where's it gone, 450 ml. So it says, for the middle layer, tip the jelly crystals into a measuring jug. Then add 125 ml fresh boiled water. Stir until dissolved. Tip into a clean, oh no, I'm on the wrong one. For the final layer, make up the jelly according to the packet instructions, but using 450 ml water, leave to cool completely. So you do that and then you go up to 450 ml of cold water, so the cold water goes up to 450 ml and not what it says on the packet. And then you must let it cool, but not set. So I'm holding it up to the light and it's not quite done. It's a little bit in the middle. So at the moment that's hot, so I'm going to put top that up to 450 ml of cold water. Now we must let that stand, and then we will put it into the mix, which I'll show you in a bit. So I'm going to let that cool and I'll move it back. Okay, so now it's time. So there's your, obviously your jelly, there's your set look. You can see the two colours on the side, so I'm glad I've done it in this to show you. Now what you do now is you pour this in gently. Like so. And then you get your raspberries. It tells you how many raspberries to get. I think it's 150. Well, anyway, you put your raspberries in. I think I'm going to use quite a few on here. So I quite filled it quite a lot with raspberries actually, because obviously they're 3 inch, you can, so I did. So what I've done, it's pretty well flooded, and that's what it looks like. So there's 3 layers, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. And it looks blooming great. So yeah, that's it. And then when that's done, I should be cutting that open and eating. So yeah, I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe. That's it finished. I mean, when it's done, I obviously will be eating it. But you know, that's what I wanted to show you. So it's just got to go in the fridge now for another couple of 3 hours, or leave overnight, and we'll be leaving it overnight. So there you go. And as I say, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and there'll be more to follow. Thank you very much. Bye. Okay guys and dolls, I thought I'd show you it, the ombre dished up. Bit of cream on the top, obviously, from the bottom. But look, there's all the raspberries, as you can see. Nice and wobbly, look at that. That is 2 servings worth. Now 2 servings, look, it's only 1 sin. I just find it's so gorgeous that half of that is not enough for me. Really isn't. It's so, you know, look at the 3 colours, look how well that looked. Now it's up to you how you do it, it's up to you if you try it, but I tell you what, if you haven't tried it, give it a go, and you'll really enjoy it. Now, as I said before, you can do it quicker, you haven't got to do it over 7 hours and all that. Put it in the freezer, each layer, put the first layer in the tin or bowl, whichever you're using, in the freezer. Keep an eye on it. As soon as it sets, out, next bit on, and so on. I know you probably already know that anyway, but that's how I did my first one, because I didn't think about it, and I thought, God, I wish it set quick, and I thought, I'd tell you what, I could freeze it. But, excuse me, you don't want to freeze it too much, obviously. So that's what I did on the first one, maybe the second one. In fact, I'm trying to remember, yeah, the very first one I did that, one after, or several after, I tried to do in the tin, tried to do it the normal way. One of them, as I said before, ran out in the bottom of the base was all over the fridge, so that messed that up. So that's what you do, and that's how it's done. So yeah, try it, you know, really give it a go. If you haven't tried it already, give it a go. And if you have, tell me what your verdict was. Did you like it? You know, was it one of them moreish things that you could eat more and more and more? So anyway, you know, comment below, let me know. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.